So, auction this morning, and these ladies are going down the road. So this is our finished product, female-wise. These are the Heifers, so these are girls, never had a calf, they're 18 months old. It's half term, so we've got top helper here. Right, Lady Janes, come on. Hup, 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 hup. Hup, 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 hup. Go on, girls. Come on. Hup, girls. We forgot the passports. I'm gonna need to go home and get them. Ooh, Big Boy's got sweets in his van. So glad he's got grandchildren. I'll show you what they are really quickly just because we can, but Roy's gonna go mad when he sees that I wasn't like zooming back. So here's a sale catalogue. And what happens is you get like a draw of where they're gonna put you in. Basically, so you knows what time to be there, that kind of thing. Obviously the really early ones and the really late ones are not preferable because the buyers tend to be there in the middle, or so you think. Here's an entry form, here's all the numbers, here's the dates of birth and reserves, and this here is a cattle passport. Very uninteresting, just one piece of paper. When I first started farming there used to be little books, little orange books, which we still got. Some of the older cows are still on passports, so yeah, then passports will travel with those cows. And they'll also stay with them, and wherever they go to they will get passed on to them. Cattle have to be passported. It's like a human passport to go abroad, and the passports correspond with the ear tag number that they've got. How anyone drives a van, I do not know. So yeah, I'll just rush back to the other farm, give them the passports and let them set off. Why your friend? Got your friend. At first I kept getting excited when I saw a rainbow and thinking, oh look at that, isn't it cute? And now I just realised that it's just gonna rain again. Not ideal. Cow dog in action. Hey, 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 here, hey, shush. No need, they don't need barking at. They don't need barking at. Got a few little jobs to do today to get ready for the cows coming in. I want some of these tiny little grease nipples from our local agricultural dealership. Making some big purchases today. Always let me down with the works credit card, I'm spending up. So now we're going to the vets because one of the dairy calves we've got is not looking terrible, but I think he's got like the startings of like a cold, pneumonia, that sort of thing. So I'm gonna go and get him a quick injection. I very nearly called it a jag then because I've been watching too much Scottish YouTube. There is only one jag round here and it's on the bonnet of a car. I'm just sat here drinking coffee while Roy does all the work, to be fair. I'll be over a lifetime, why change now? Right, so these guys here, that one and that one, they've just been dehorned, you can see. And the dynamics in this shed have changed dramatically. Ooh, I'm falling over. So they wouldn't get dehorned because they'd be the youngest calved, and they were outside, susceptible to fly strike, all that jazz. So we left them with horns on, which was a sensible thing to do at the time, but obviously it leads to further work down the line. Anyway, they were getting really bolshy, and they were really pushing him around. Oh my God. As soon as they've been dehorned, you can just see the change. Guess who's the boss? He is the boss. go, little rock star, doom, doom. So if you look here, he just looks slightly sad. And to listen to, he's slightly like, he sounds chesty. It's not dreadful, and there's nothing noticeably wrong other than that he's slightly sad looking, very sad. So, like, he's not even really blowing or anything, but it's just starting with something, and I just want to nip it in the bud before it goes any further. So both of these are under the skin. How I'm going to video this for you, I'll never know. Oh, hello. Meow. I nearly missed him. Before anybody asks whether the cows are bothered by the aircraft, which you can see has just literally flown right over the top of them. No, cows don't care. So Roy's just shifting stuff out the shed. I'm just going to fix this leak. This is just too exciting! OMG, he's coming back. Between them trees, I couldn't possibly go under a roof right now. Look how silent they are. You can see how they sneak up on people. Wave. Rude. Chickens have escaped. This was a bale. Guess who's in trouble? You're gonna be in trouble. She's gonna get you. So after last night's video where I went to pick up a pup, I had a couple of comments and messages asking if we are replacing Win and what we're doing with him. Definitely not replacing Win. Win is a yard dog. He is the front of the farm, so when people arrive they are greeted with a very large booming bark, which is what we want. Let us know when people come. Avid aviation enthusiast, so Roy says. He loves a good aeroplane to chase. No, he's grand. He works the pens. He comes out with us and does all the yard work. But sadly, he is questionable in a field. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in he just works differently. He wants to push the sheep, not bring them to you. However, in a pen, he's golden. Like, God, yeah, he pushes them sheep up. He's amazing. It's just a different thing. Not going anywhere. He likes the milk too much. We have used up all the round bales that we have here. So we're now on to the little bales of hay out of the shed. This is just to feed these guys in here. The cattle are coming in Thursday, the weather looks good, and then we are TB testing on Tuesday, concreting hopefully at some point in between. It's gonna be a really busy week, but baby bales. We made a field of small bales, and we made them the day before the Yorkshire show, and in the morning we realised that we'd promised to lend the trailer to somebody, so we unloaded them all before we went, hence why we only had a couple of hours at the Yorkshire show, which was a silly thing to do, but you know, we did it. Nearly killed me, but you know, we did it. So yeah, looks like decent stuff. Calves will enjoy it. To be fair, it's actually a lot easier to lug around than a giant bale, and pulling bits off it makes an absolute scrow everywhere. But to be honest, the cows are going to be running through here to be TB tested, so it actually gives some grip on the floor, so we're not going to tidy it up. There's some really random jobs today that we just needed to get done. Fixed a water trough in the cubicle shed, put new grease nipples on the shear grab, and tomorrow I'm going to bring the pressure wash over and I'll wash off the Keenan and the Teagle Tomahawk bale shredder thing, because we're going to bring it out the nettles again, I think, and give it another go. No! Put your head in. I can't feed you if you don't put your... There. So, here is... There. The one that I injected before. So it's had a miraculous recovery in the space of a couple of hours, but it's not lying down on its own, and it's hanging around more with the pack, which is a promising sign. It doesn't look too bad. So we always straw the calves last thing at night. We always have done. It's a really random thing that we do. It came from the days when me and Roy both had a job, either as carer for me and Roy at the garage, and then latterly both of us at the garage. We used to straw at night, and we found that the beds stayed cleaner if you strawed at night, because obviously they didn't wander around on it all day. They went straight to sleep on it, so they were always sleeping on a clean bed. So we always like strawing late at night. So everyone's like, oh, well, I like to be in and I like to be done by now. I don't care what you like. We like to be out at this time, and we like to be strawing the animals so that they're cleaner overnight. Just a difference of things that we always got in the habit, you know, years ago to do it, and we've just kept it up, even though obviously we now are full time on the farm and we don't have jobs to go to. It's just something that we like doing. We don't like sitting still inside watching telly and stuff. We like being out doing random stuff, like playing with calves. You do not need to close the gate when wind's around, because he literally stands at the gate and keeps the calves from escaping, which is brilliant, because we've just all got into the habit of walking through and leaving them right open.